Hey, everybody. Welcome to Empowered Wellness. My name is Pam Spinker. I'm so excited that you have chosen to watch this because um, this, when let me go back a little bit. My husband Justin and I, little over 5 years ago, we were looking for some natural solutions for our son Jesse. Because he was having seasonal issues and it resulted in a lot of respiratory issues. And we just weren't happy with the options that we had in front of us. And we were looking for a natural way to support his body. And we were trying everything that we could think of, anything that I was reading about. I cannot tell you how many articles I read, even asking, the pediatrician, hey, any thoughts that you have, and traditional, I shouldn't say traditional, modern medical doctors, they just aren't trained in natural products. So the pediatrician was just honest with me and said, you know what, I totally respect the fact that you want to do this. He's like, I just don't know where to guide you. So anyway, we were doing our own research and we were trying different things and they really weren't working. So it was frustrating. Obviously, you spend money on it and then it's not working and it's frustrating. So anyway, so we were on this search and my friend Katie gave me a sample of peppermint oil to help support my son's respiratory system. And she says, you know what? She was pretty new at this as well. And she said, try this. I think this can help. And so we tried it with our son when he had, when the need had, when the need arose. And we really were blown away by the results, started looking into essential oils and natural products even more, looked into Young Living as a company, love everything that they stand for, love the integrity, love the standards and everything about them. And from there, it ignited a spark in me that said, for me, every mom, being a mom, every mom needs to know that this exists. Now, I'm not saying that the guys don't need it and teenagers don't need it and all that, because every single person on the planet needs this natural solution, because I fully believe, I am a Christian, so I believe that God created our bodies and he created the plants and they were meant to work together. So, so like I said, it's not that I don't believe that everyone needs it, but I have a special place in my heart for moms because I am a mom and I was that mom that was looking for that solution to help my child, because the options that were available for us at the time, we just weren't happy with, and it was frustrating. And I hear so many other moms that are in that same space I was, whether it's for a similar issue or a completely different issue. It is so hard as a parent, mom or dad, as a parent, to sit there and feel helpless to help your child. And so anyway, I wanted to do this class, Empowered Wellness, because that spark was lit in me, and because over the past 5 years of using Young Living and doing research into best foods to put into our bodies, best physical, emotional, spiritual practices to create, physical, emotional, and spiritual health, I'm really realizing that we are needing to really pour into and empower more and more people to live this natural, healthy lifestyle of wellness, purpose, and abundance, so that they can go out, and so you can go out and you can bless the world with the gifts and talents that you were created with. So I'm realizing that some people are frustrated and some people are I guess a little confused because they're getting mixed messages, some from over here and some from over here. And what I'm finding is that this needs to, I have felt more and more and more that this really needs to change, not only one household at a time, but it needs to change at the higher levels as well. And so my ultimate goal is to see us get to that point where, from the higher levels that make these decisions and put out best health practices and everything, that from there down, we are truly getting those natural solutions, and we are truly talking about wellness and health and true health care and not sick care. Because I'm going to be fully honest, I have this song from Aladdin. I don't know if you've seen the new Aladdin movie, but the song I Won't Go Speechless is in my head right now, because I'm not going to be silent about this, you guys. I am not going to be silent about this anymore, because things are getting worse and not better. Okay, they just are. You cannot deny that. And so with the products that we have at Young Living and with healthy diet and exercise and all that, there is definitely a better way. And I will tell you that no matter what you do on the outside, I will tell you to really work on the tapes that are playing in your head, because there are some people that say they were diagnosed with an illness or I don't want to say, not necessarily disability, but just anything that physically is putting your body below the wellness line. Some people take that on as their identity, and it just keeps them held hostage. I want to tell you guys, no matter what you're doing on the outside, no matter what essential oils you're putting on, no matter what good food you're putting into your body, if this isn't right up here, you're still going to be stuck. So really work on that as well. Great news is we do have emotional essential oil blends that can help get this unstuck and change it and get you thinking in wellness and purpose and abundance. So this class is that I'm doing here, going to give you just a little bit more information about why I do what I do. And it really is an introductory class into Young Living itself. But I wanted to approach it from the viewpoint of the mom and the I don't know, the warrior in me that wants to say, we need to stand up, we need to make these changes for the better, and it needs to happen sooner rather than later, because we are living in a time, guys, within the next, I can't even remember the date. I heard a statistic that we are getting close to the point where that we might outlive our own children more and more and more in this society. And I don't know about you, but that's not okay with me. And I want to see this changed. So a little bit of a soapbox there, but like I said, I have decided that I'm not going to go silent about this anymore, and I'm just going to be bold and upfront with you. And I say it in love. I hope that comes across. I know in a recording, in a video recording, it could be a little bit hard sometimes to really see where my heart is, but my heart is truly coming from a place of love. It is not coming from a place of judgment or condemnation. It is coming from a place of love, and it's coming from a place of empowerment. I want you to be empowered to be the CEO of your own health. I want you to be empowered to make the best decisions for your family. And I want you to be empowered to be bold and speak this to other people. And so one household at a time, we can change the direction that we are going right now. Change the direction. I'm not even going to call it healthcare system. It is a sick care system, and that's not okay with me. So anyway, so Young Living, of course, Young Living is the company that I'm going to be talking about their essential oils tonight and the oils in their premium starter kit. Young Living is a whole wellness lifestyle company. And when I say that, what that means is that not only do they have their essential oils, but they are very diligent to bring you the best, cleanest, natural, plant-based household products, beauty products, skincare products, you name it. They even have some food products. So they approach the wellness lifestyle from that vantage point, but they're also big on making sure that you are getting out there and getting exercise daily, even if that means walking your dog around the block a few times to get started and building up from there, even if that means yoga classes, or even if that means making sure you have an hour of self-care every day. I know as a woman and as a mom, especially a mom, I'm home with my kids, we homeschool. I tend to put myself last, and that has changed this past, I'd say about 6 months. I've really made it a priority to, I've always made it a priority since I was out of high school, but the first thing I do in the morning is I work out. I work out anywhere from usually about 4 or 5 days a week is when I work, is how often I work out in a week. But since high school, I've always made it a priority that I work out first thing in the morning, because if I don't do it first thing in the morning, it's not going to get done. So, but what I've added in the past 6 months is I've been consistent every day after my workout to come home, kind of just take a few minutes, like cool off, you know, whatever. And then I dig into, I'm reading something positive. I'm usually in my Bible. I'm usually doing some sort of Bible study or just Bible reading and taking notes. And then I will also use part of that time to maybe listen to a podcast if I haven't already, because there's, if you haven't heard, Sean Croxton does a podcast called Quote of the Day, and it's a quick, they're usually about anywhere from like 7 to 15-ish minutes. So I listen to that as soon as I wake up. So while I'm getting ready to go do my workout, I listen to that. But anyway, I've really been consistent in doing that, taking that time for myself every morning, and it's made a huge, huge difference. And so I know I kind of got off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's the kind of stuff that Young Living really promotes, is that whole wellness lifestyle. So they want to see you living in wellness. They want to see you living in your purpose, and they want to see you living in abundance. And abundance can mean financial abundance. It can mean abundance of wellness. It can mean abundance of joy or family or friends or whatever that means to you, whatever that abundance means to you. So they promote all aspects of wellness, purpose, and abundance. So anyway, so that is why we fell in love with Young Living, not just for the products, but as a company itself. And that's why I don't think that I have met one person. I have met people from the corporate offices. I have met people from their farms. I have met just members within, obviously, my team and our larger community here in Arizona, but I've met them from all over the world. I have not met one person that I'm like, oh, that person. I will admit there was one lady that I thought came on a little strong at first, but then I really got to know her and realized that she wasn't coming on strong from a place, like I'm saying, not from a place of condemnation or anything. It was just out of a place of love. She was just so passionate, and it just spilled over. So anyway, so let's dive in really quick with the products. So Young Living, like I said, the best place, well, first of all, let me tell you why we chose Young Living's essential oils and products over everything else out there in the market. You can find essential oils anywhere. You can find them at the grocery store. You can find them at the discount shopping place. You can find them at the gas station. Please don't get your oils there. I don't want to be buying my health products from the same place I'm pumping my gas. So you can find them literally anywhere. And so some of the confusion comes of, okay, well, why can't I just go buy this one? And what's the difference between this one and what you're telling me about? The difference is quality. You get what you pay for. Obviously, if a bottle of frankincense at the discount store is $5 and Young Living's is $73, now don't let that freak you out, because we have bottles of essential oil that range from $10 on up. So don't let that 73 freak you out. Just using it as an example, because I literally saw a bottle of frankincense essential oil for $5 in the store. Okay, that is not a pure oil, you guys. There might be 1 drop of frankincense, maybe 2 in there, maybe a few drops of frankincense. I can't even guarantee the quality of what the oil that is actually in there, but the rest of it is all fillers, and that's why they can sell it so cheap. So you get what you pay for. With Young Living, they are the highest quality standards in the industry. They are tested in-house and third-party. They test and test and test and test and test on every step of the process. They own their own farms. They have their own corporate partner farms, and their partner farms and their corporate farms, they all have to live up to their Seed to Seal standard. Seed to Seal, Young Living is the only company that has Seed to Seal, and that promises you that from the time the seed is planted in the ground to the time that the oil is bottled and sent to you, that the utmost care has been taken to make sure that you are getting 100% pure product, and that product has all the constituents, the fullest, highest constituents that you need for your body to use that product and use it effectively. They do field testing on products before they, pull the material and get it ready to be distilled. And they have this down to such an exact science, guys. Oh my goodness. You'd be amazed if you read it. But there are certain times of the year and there are certain times of the day where the most essential oil is in the plant. An essential oil in a plant or a tree is the volatile liquid that basically is like the lifeline and the lifeblood of the blood of the plant. It helps protect it against outside impurities and influences. So it helps protect the health of the plant or the tree. So there are certain times, let's take a a blue spruce tree, or the Northern Lights black spruce tree. It's going to be highest when it's colder outside. The amount of essential oil in the tree is going to be highest when it's coldest outside, because that's when the tree needs the most protection. So they're going to harvest it when it's pretty cold out, like I want to say like 20 below or more. I've heard of them doing harvests at that time. So they're field testing. Or something like the ylang ylang flower. There's a certain window of time overnight, and it's a crazy time, like I want to say it's like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. or something like that. Can't remember what the exact time was, but there's a certain time overnight when that flower is at its highest levels of essential oil, and that's when they're going to harvest it. So there's a lot of science that goes into this. But anyway, I tell you all that to let you know that they have so much time and effort and brain power put into these bottles of oil and all the household products and beauty products and everything you're getting from them, that you can trust them 1,000,000% that what you are getting is pure and clean and the best, highest potency and constituents that you can get so your body can use it. So, and like I said, their integrity is just amazing. It blows me out of the water every time. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show you the oils that are in our premium starter kit. Now this premium starter kit comes with, sorry, my front door is open if you heard that car go by. Our premium starter kit comes with 12 essential oils. It also comes with 2 packets of our Nature Red, which is our antioxidant drink. So 2 packets of this. This is a great way to get some good antioxidants, help with overall wellness, fill in nutritional gaps. Everyone in our family does a shot glass full of this every day. Absolutely amazing. When you reorder, you can choose to reorder in pouches, which are super portable and easy to pack on the go, or you can order in 750 milliliter glass bottles, which is how we normally buy it because we are home, and so we just keep it in our refrigerator. It also comes with, I'm going to get to the oils in a second. It also comes with 2 roller fitments. These roller tops will fit on your essential oil bottles, and so it makes a really nice way to roll your essential oil on your wrist, back of your neck, over your heart, across your forehead, wherever you want to roll that. So, and really quick, I will show you on this bottle how to do it. So you're just going to take off the white cap. You're going to take off that plastic drop reducer, and then you're going to put your roller top on, and you're going to take the black cap that comes with it, and you're going to screw it down. Make sure it's tight. And then I always like to open it back up, and I always make sure, wiggle it, make sure it's on good, because we don't want to spill our oils. So like I said, you get 2 of those in your starter kit, and Young Living does sell more. They come in a pack of 10 for like $9.95 or something, so super inexpensive. I will tell you that Amazon sells like empty roller bottles that have the roller tops on them and stuff. Those roller tops won't fit on an essential oil bottle, just so you know. I did try it. I was doing a make and take. I had the bottles. I'm like, oh, I wonder if these rollers will work. They don't. It's not the right size. So just FYI on that. Also, you will get a thieves spray. I don't have mine with me right now, but know that you get a thieves spray, which is great for spraying down shopping carts, spray it on your hands if you need to. Restaurant table, this time of year, we're out shopping a lot. So we have shopping carts, we have basket handles, we have, you know, if you sit down, like maybe you went and grabbed lunch during your shopping, you might want to spray the table down, seats, whatever. And then you also get a bottle of the Thieves Waterless Hand Purifier. This is non-drying, so the stuff you find in the store is pretty drying with alcohol in it. This is non-drying, and it has our Thieves Essential Oil Blend that we'll talk about in a minute. So this is so awesome. Every time I pull this out, if I happen to be at a store and people are like, what is that? So, excuse me, is that I lost my water. I was gonna put my, oh, no, there it is. Give me a second for water. Okay, anyway, so those are the goodies that you get in your box, and you also get a diffuser. You get to pick a diffuser with your starter kit as well. So it's all an amazing value with the 12 oils for only $165, guys. That's an amazing investment into your health. It's a great place to get started for your health and wellness. So I'm going to dive in really quick with the oils for you. So the first one I want to talk about is peppermint. In the kit, you're going to get our Peppermint Vitality. I will tell you, since we do have the Vitality label here, you're going to see it on a five of your oils in the kit are going to have this vitality label. What this is the vitality oils are labeled for dietary purposes, and the regular labeled bottles, those are going to have topical and aromatic uses on there. Now, that's just for your information. So the peppermint vitality, this is great. I use peppermint in my water every day when I work out. Now, if you are putting this to your water or any sort of beverage, use glass like this. Get mason jars, some sort of glass, stainless steel, ceramic. I know you want some really good peppermint mocha coffee without all the yuck and the sugar. What did I do? I did a little bit of heavy whipping cream. I did some cocoa powder. I did do just a tad bit of coconut sugar, but you can use agave, you can use honey, you can use whatever you want if you do want that sweet, and then a drop of this peppermint vitality. Mix that all up and then pour my coffee over it. So good, guys. Also great in brownies, great peppermint brownies. So peppermint vitality, this can help. I put it in my water because it can help with that respiratory system. This is our first one that we used on our son to help with this respiratory system. You can help with the respiratory system. It can help support good focus because it does help the respiratory system, so it can help with that great focus. It can also help with any head tension you might have. You can diffuse it as well. We like to diffuse this and lemon during the school day sometimes. There's so many, I mean, every day we're picking something new to put in the diffuser. The kids like to pick their own. We take turns. But this one is kind of a go-to. If there's nothing else that we're like, we don't know what to do, okay, do peppermint and lemon. So anyway, so that's peppermint. The next one is the Digize Vitality. So Digize Vitality is a blend, and it has like fennel and anise, and what else is in here? It does have the peppermint and the lemongrass, and the patchouli in here. So Digize is great to help support your digestive system. This one, I will be honest, I don't particularly like the smell of it, but it works amazing. So what I will do is I will either, if I'm at home and not going anywhere, I'll take a drop and I'll rub it right over my stomach to help support my digestive system. Or if I'm going to ingest it, I'll either put it in an empty vegetable glycerin capsule, or I'll add it to my water with a drop of peppermint, because pepperment's also good to help support your digestive system. The peppermint kind of helps take away the taste of the Digize. I have done, and I didn't really love it, but I have done, and I have a friend that does it every day, but will drop it right under her tongue. And it's just a strong taste for a few minutes. Like I said, it wasn't the end of the world. It just wasn't my favorite. So, but I know some people that absolutely love the smell and taste of this, no problem. So yeah, Digize, great for any digestive support that you may need. I'm just going to go through the vitality since I've already done 2 vitality oils. The next one is our lemon vitality. Lemon can be very invigorating and energizing, so this is a great one to put in your water also, or to diffuse. You could add it to, maybe you're making homemade lemonade or maybe a margarita. So lime vitality is good in margaritas too. So yeah, I like to also use this to help support overall wellness, to kind of just get rid of any yuck that might be in my body. So I definitely add lemon to my water every day. I will say, you might think this is a little TMI, however, hold on one second, I'm going to plug my computer in. Okay, we're better now. I will say that when I take this, in about 10 to 15 minutes or so, I notice that I'm going to have to use the restroom. So number one, don't worry, it's number one. So I don't use this if I'm on a road trip. So just FYI, and your body, it might be different in your body, but that's how it is when I take it. So just FYI in that one. So that's the lemon vitality. Citrus Fresh Vitality. This is another great one, very refreshing in your water or a citrus beverage that you might like. I know that some people, if you like a white Moscato, people will add a drop to that as well. So it's also great in the diffuser if you just want that nice, clean, fresh scent in the home. So Citrus Fresh is great for that. And any of these vitality oils you can use in your baking, like your lemon if you want to make lemon cupcakes, or I think Citrus Fresh would taste amazing in like maybe a frosting or just a plain vanilla cupcake if you added some to that batter. More vehicles going by. So yeah, so that's the Citrus Fresh. Thieves Vitality. Thieves is a super important one. We're recording this in November, so we're heading into that. We're in the fall season, we're heading into the winter season, so we need some support for our immune systems, and Thieves is a great way to get that support in your immune system. With the Vitality, this one is great. You can make a tea out of it. So just heat up some water or go ahead and make your own tea, whatever tea you like. You can add a drop of the Thieves Vitality and add a drop of the Lemon Vitality to it. It makes a really great immune boosting drink for you. I have also put this in like maybe like a pumpkin bread that if I want to make that, I've put it in pumpkin pie before. It does have the spearmint in it, or the rosemary, I'm sorry. It does have the rosemary in it. So while it's not traditionally something that you'd put in like pumpkin pie, I feel like it gives it like that, I don't know, just an added oomph of flavor. So anyway, so the Thieves, you can make the tea, you can cook with it, put it in your diffuser, any of that. You can also, if you wanted to, rub it on your chest and support your immune system that way, or your throat, bottoms of the feet, any of that. Okay, next we're going to talk about lavender. Lavender, most people know this as a calming oil, and it is. It truly is. This is a great one. This is another one that we got started with right after the peppermint to help support my son during seasonal changes. So this is a great one that you can rub on your chest, back of your neck, bottoms of your feet, diffuse it, whatever you want for calming and relaxing. And like I said, it can help support your body during seasonal changes. It's also great for your skin. So anytime our skin needs some support, or our kids or husbands or me being a little clumsy, this is a great one to have around. This is also a good one to add, like maybe to a moisturizer that you have, or a lotion. Young Living does have a lavender lotion, and you could also make your own face toner with some witch hazel if you want, or vodka. Won't smell like vodka, I promise you. And do some like lavender, tea tree, that kind of stuff. That's great for your skin. Frankincense. Frankincense is also a great one for your skin. I'm going to smell this because, oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite oils. Anyway, so frankincense is great to help support your skin and healthy tissues. It's also great for calming and grounding. So this is one that, like if I do just want that sense of calm, I'll diffuse it in the home. I'll put some on me. I do a drop of frankincense and a drop of patchouli every day on my face to help support my skin again. This is also a great one to maybe drop down the spine of your Bible, or my friend Carissa, I think I have it here. I do, right here. My friend Carissa made me this cute, oh, it's attached to something, a cute bookmarker that has a little, a decorative leather end on it, and so I can drop my oils right on there as well. So this is just a good one, or even put a drop in your hand, go like this and breathe it in that way. So it is great for prayer and meditation as well. So frankincense. And most of these oils, while I'm talking about frankincense, most of these oils, when you reorder, the ones in the kit, they are going to give you the 5 ml size. Most of them, when you reorder, you can get them in the 15 ml size. So just so you're aware. And because of the purity of Young Living, you're usually only using 1 or 2 drops at a time. So these 5 ml bottles have around 80 drops. And if you're only using 1 or 2 at a time, that's 40 to 80 uses, depending on how many you're using. The 15 ml have about 200 to 250 drops in them. So you can do the math on that, depending on how many drops you're using at a time. But that range comes from how thick the oil is, just FYI. So the next one I'm going to talk about is Valor. I'm going to smell this one too, because I think between this and maybe the Abundance blend, it's not in the kit, but probably my two favorites, although Believe has a special place in my heart too. I don't know. It's so hard to pick a favorite. But anyway, Valor. Valor helps with just that sense of confidence and strength, and there was another word I was looking for and it escaped my mind. But this is a favorite of, I think, just about everyone, honestly. Like, my kids ask for it. My daughter, well, two of my daughters, I don't want to say they struggle in school, but it takes them a little bit longer than the other kids to grasp onto things. And so this is one that I've actually put on them to just kind of help them with their sense of confidence. So I know people have taken this into worn it on job interviews, or maybe they have a tough conversation to have with somebody. This would be a good one to have. So sometimes I wear this just because it smells amazing. And every time, there's this one and a few other oils that I have. If I go and give people a hug, they're like, "You always smell so good." And I'm like, it's because of my oils. But I notice it a lot when I have this one on. So that's a favorite. Next one is Raven. See if I can get it out of the box. The Raven and the Panaway, just FYI, the reason why I'm having trouble getting this out of this box, there we go, is because they have the child-proof cap. That's because these have wintergreen in them. While so wintergreen, you just need to use a little more caution around little ones. So so the wintergreen bottle and anything that might have wintergreen or an oil that you need to use caution around kiddos with, they'll have the child-proof cap on. So that's why it's there. Raven is amazing to help with your respiratory system. So again, while I'm working out, this might be one that I can rub on my chest. My friend Bethany does yoga. She likes this one. We also have another blend that's not in the kit called RC, but she'll use this during yoga to help with that deep breathing. If this seems a little warm to you, or especially if you're using on a younger kiddo, dilute it with a carrier oil. Carrier oil is anything that's a fatty oil: olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, or Young Living has a V6 carrier oil, which is absolutely amazing. It's super thin and absorbs in your skin quicker than like your olive oils and coconut oils do. So I really love that. But anyway, a drop of this with some carrier oil makes a nice chest rub, or yeah, even if you're just using it to to help with your respiratory system during exercise, and maybe because of the wintergreen or whatever in there, it's a little warm on your skin, just add that carrier oil. And anytime you put an oil on and you feel it's a little warm, you can rub a carrier oil right over the top of it. The carrier oil will take out the heat of that oil, but it won't lessen the qualities of the essential oil itself. So next one is Panaway. Again, childproof cap in here. This one is great to help support your muscles. My very first time using this, I was brand new. I'm trying to think if I even had my kit or if I was waiting for it to get there. But anyway, I had done a Ragnar mountain trail run. It's a relay team. Anyway, each of us had we had the same loops. So we each had 3 loops we had to run through the mountains. And the last loop, yeah, my body was not happy with me. So anyway, I showed up at church the next day. My legs were not happy with me, and they were letting me know. So my friend Kelly, thankfully, had some Panaway, and so funny story. We were in the back of the church, thankfully, before everyone got there. I can't remember now if I had shorts on or a skirt, but whatever. So we're like slathering Panaway on my legs. So anyway, first experience with Panaway, and I loved it. This is also a great one to add a drop or two into a carrier oil to make a nice like back massage oil, or for my quads at that time, had I had a carrier oil with me, I could have done that. It just helps with like that making that massage oil just helps you get that oil over a larger space. So you're not having to like stay on the back, not having to drop all over the back. You can do a couple drops in your hand with the carrier and then rub it into the back easier. So that's a tip on that. And then Peace and Calming. This one, I will tell you, the name says it all. Just take a few breaths of that to kind of just chill when you need it. I will say that my kids keep this in their bedrooms by their diffusers because this is what they like to diffuse at night. So if you go upstairs in our hallway, so we have three kids' bedrooms upstairs, they all have this going. Most of the time, every once in a while I have something else. But our whole upstairs smells like peace and calming at night. So great one for that. This one reminds me of babies. It just does. When I smell this, yes, it's calming to me, but it makes me think of babies and younger kids. So if you're looking for something to help, diffuse in your kiddo's room at night, 1 or 2 drops of this in a diffuser in their room is really all you need. So, and while I'm on that, just really quick, when you're diffusing, if you are in a smaller room like a bedroom, I usually only use a couple drops of oil in my diffuser. If I'm in a larger room, like the room I'm in now, we have the open kitchen and living room concept in our house, I'll use more. So that's more like 6 to 8 drops. So just, use your discretion, but if you're in a bedroom like that, it's usually just a couple drops. So just quick tip on that. The last oil in the kit, now like I said, you're going to get the 5 ml in the kit. I have my 15 ml right here because I had a little bit left in my 5 ml from my kit and I gave it to someone as a sample. So anyway, Stress Away. I don't need to say anything more. Okay, the name says it all, Stress Away. This one is by my side and in my purse all the time. And this is one of my favorites to put the roller top on. So, you get 2 of the roller tops in your kit. Maybe think about putting on your Stress Away or maybe your Lavender, or Valor is a good one that people like to put it on. But those roller tops, you can remove them and move them to a new bottle. So say this bottle of Stress Away is empty and I get a new bottle, I can take it off here and put it on there on the new bottle, or I can just switch it to a completely different bottle, up to you. But anyway, this is one that a lot of moms like. If you are in a job that just, higher stress level, this is a great one for you. Or like me, we just have very full schedules. We love it because we love people and we love events and we love to be around community. But we have a very full schedule. So there are times that I'm just like, ugh. And so that's why this is always somewhere nearby. So, okay. I don't want to keep you any longer. So I hope that you have been blessed by this. Like I said, I have chosen that I'm not going to be silent about this anymore. And so I wanted to make sure that I shared with you why I share Young Living with you and other people. Feel free to share this recording with whoever you know needs this, because even if that person doesn't know they need it, they need it. So just keep pouring on them, just keep loving on them, share this stuff with them, share other information, share your own personal experiences with people. You don't have to be a quote unquote business builder like I am to share with others. Just share how you're using it, because like I said, one household at a time will make those big changes that I see and I'm sure you see need to happen in our society to make it a better place. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you soon.